podcast, The Rhythm. Go live, Vegas on the screen, feeling the flow, so pristine. Boom, as the beats align, electric dreams, they intertwine. Neon dreams in the digital stream.
Rock-killing in a spin, talking life's wild jive, sipping on wisdom with a grin. Midlife mischief keeps it live. Laughs and stories, cheers all around. Raise a glass where wisdom's found, with a sip of truth.
I have menopause.
Profound. The jokes and tales by the fire's glow, discussing changes the season show.
We're a little delayed. Hello, and welcome to Midlife Mischief. You are either here voluntarily or you have accidentally found us by scrolling. Either way, hi, how are you? I'm Raquel Karnialikis, that's Lynn Dula. Welcome to Midlife Mischief. I have to put a disclaimer up first. I am not a medical professional in any way. Lynn is not a medical professional in any way. So if you are looking for medical help or information on menopause and perimenopause, you're in the wrong place. So keep scrolling, because this is not for you. If you're under the age of 35, unless you've had a hysterectomy and you were pushed into menopause early, you're also in the wrong place. And if you are under 18, go away. This is definitely not for you. Go find your mother. Hi, Lynn.
Hi.
How are ya?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm probably a little warmer than you are.
Probably so.
Have you got the storm yet? I have no idea what's going on over there.
Yeah, we got, I wouldn't call it a storm, but we got snow. I think in my area, we probably are hovering between 3 to 5 inches.
Oh, that's not much.
No, but you know what? For us, the whole city is shut down. Everything is shut down, basically. You know, no schools and all the things for tomorrow, and yeah. So
They shut it down
right.
already today for tomorrow at school.
Mm-hmm.
What if it warms up and it's all slushy and you can drive in it no problem?
It's not about us driving in it. It's more so about the kids going to the bus stops, the bus drivers going to the rural areas that they can't seem to get through. Because, certain areas don't get the snow plows to come through and clean the roads. So you have a lot of neighborhoods where the buses just won't be able to go through successfully until the snow actually melts. But yeah, the main streets are pretty much clear. It's the neighborhoods. So they will shut down the schools if they think, it's going to be a problem.
I think that's so funny. Ask me how many times our school got shut down when I was growing up. Ask me. Go ahead.
How many times?
This many times. None. And we got more than 3 or 4 inches overnight. So, and I lived in the country. I lived out in the middle of nowhere and on the ocean, and we still had to figure it out. You put your hip waders on and you do what you got to do. You go to school. You get a sled. You get on the sled. You go down the hill. You drag that sled to school, and you have some fun. That's what we used to do. However, I understand, because I know Victoria would shut down, mainly because they just didn't have the equipment to deal with it. That, and I don't think they wanted to. I think that was because they could get it if they wanted. I think they just didn't want to.
Yeah, so I think that's the issue here, and with a lot of cities, is that because we don't get snow. Snow is, we might get it once a year. We might. If we get it twice or 3 times a year, we're like, oh my gosh, it's Snowmageddon. Like, so what's going on? So yeah, we're not always exactly prepared. The most preparation we have here is for the highways, the
Right.
main thoroughfares. That's it. But again, neighborhoods are on their own. Like, if your neighbors don't get out and clean the street and make it so that you guys can get in and out, and nobody does that. Nobody does that.
What do you mean? You're not going to go out and shovel for other people?
I don't even shovel for myself.
I didn't know that if you lived in the city, see, because like I said, I grew up in the country. When I moved to the city, I remember being, probably about 8 months pregnant with the twins. And Aaron would be at work and I was at home. And if it snowed, we would get in trouble if I don't even remember what you call these people, but the bylaw officers, I don't know. I know they called themselves police officers, but they're not really, because they're just bylaw. They would drive around and they would give you a ticket if you hadn't shoveled the sidewalk. They didn't care about your driveway because that's, on your property. But the sidewalk, you had to do that. And there were a lot of times I couldn't wait until Aaron got home because they would come around in the middle of the day. And if it was snowing in the middle of the day, it had to be done. And I had terrible neighbors who would not help me. They would watch me 8 months pregnant with twins, which means I was bigger than most people.
No.
And I would have to go out and shovel the sidewalk. And I would even shovel theirs on either side. I would shovel my neighbors on either side, their sidewalk, because they weren't home or they just weren't doing it. My thought was, if I do it for you, maybe you'll see that it was done and you'll do it for me because I'm pregnant and I shouldn't be doing this. Not one time did any of my neighbors ever reciprocate. And then Aaron would come home and he'd get mad at me and say, why did you do it? And I said, well, because it's still snowing. And it has to be done again. So if we had left it, in Calgary, it would snow more than 5 inches in a day sometimes. We would get, a good 1.5 feet, maybe sometimes a foot, if it was a good dump. And you can't leave that all day because then you're shoveling usually wet snow and it's heavy and it's,
Yeah.
ugh.
Yeah.
Ugh.
Yeah. Yeah, no, our neighbors, nobody, I didn't see anybody go out and shovel anything today. Like,
No.
my kids went out and played in it for a little while. But again, it's not so much that I think we even have to shovel it. Because when I look out into the driveway now, it's a little bit.
Is
You
it
know, it's
wet
starting
or
to
is it
melt.
Is it like powder?
It's powder.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's
Definitely powder. It's not heavy and dense or anything like that. A little breeze come through and it's flying all over the place.
so that's easy to drive in, and it usually doesn't turn to ice that quickly. So you're good. You're good.
Yeah, I think so.
But I did see all over the place. That's why I was asking, because every single state over there was preparing. In the East, everybody was preparing. And then people were like, well, we got a lot of snow, but we didn't get the storm that everybody was prepared for. Like, there was no power outage because there was no wind. There was no big, huge wind, or, the snow wasn't being blown in sideways and frozen, and it just sort of, they woke up and it was snow.
No, last night it was, when it first started last night, because I had to actually leave the house around 9:30, 10 o'clock to go pick Aaron up from work. And it was coming down really heavy. It was quite windy. Visibility was very, very low. I was doing 20 miles per hour on the interstate.
Okay.
Like, look, the state trooper and I were going side by side, 20 miles per hour down the interstate because you just didn't want to take a chance.
Yeah.
And so it came in kind of strong, but then it died off. By the time I picked Aaron up and was on my way back home, which only took about 45 minutes,
Yeah.
it had died down a lot. You
Okay.
didn't get all the wind and all the things and stuff. So yeah, I think some people got it worse than us. Like, I had someone in North Carolina say like they got over a foot.
Yeah.
They're like completely snowed in. They can't leave, do anything. So I was like, oh, okay. It kind of, I feel like sometimes it goes around us.
Okay.
Like, we don't, like, my son is in Richmond, which is like an hour and a half away from me.
Mm-hmm.
They got a lot, but they always get a lot. But
they're
got
further.
a lot.
They're further north.
Further north,
Yeah.
but not so far north as DC. They're just like in the middle, kind of.
Yeah.
And they got a lot, but down here, I'm in the southern part of Virginia.
Okay.
We got enough to make us all stay at home. But then North Carolina got more than we did, and they're further south than we are. So I don't know. I don't get that part.
Well, maybe it's coming. Don't be sad. Maybe it's coming.
No, we're done. I hope we're done. It was supposed to only be Saturday and Sunday.
You know what? We had a slight temperature rise, and Tegan came in, and she was so sad. She's like, "Mom, it feels like it's warming up. Why is it warming up? It's not. Why? Like, is this global warming or something?" And I started laughing. I said, "Tegan,
Did she say global warming?
yeah, like Tegan, it's January. I mean, this was yesterday, so it was January, but now February. We've only just started winter, so it may be warming up like right now today, but we'll still get some cold weather. Don't you worry. I would like it to snow here, though, just once while I'm here, because I'd like to see it. I like to see unusual places that have snow. Like, you know, when
You guys get snow.
we do, but not in my neighborhood. We don't pay for the extra weather. We just got the basic weather package. They get it. Like when we first moved here, I believe it did snow all the way up to like 2 blocks from our house. It's like, really? Seriously? We got to upgrade the weather package to get the extra block? What do we got to
That's
do?
funny.
Because we're in the
That's
valley.
funny.
So if you're in the valley, like we are in the middle of the valley down, I'm in the city of Las Vegas. But if you were in the west part, it's a higher elevation. So as you head out of Las Vegas, you head up into higher elevations, and some of the areas around on the outskirts are 2,000 feet and over. So a lot of the time we'll get a snow warning for 2,000 feet, and those people will get snow. But we're down at, I don't know what we're sitting at. I think we're only at like 1,600 or something down here. So we get nothing. We don't even get rain. We get nothing. We just get heat. Heat. And on that note, I have to tell you, this is very funny. I got a note on my phone the other day from Ancestry. And you remember I did my DNA. Well, there's an upgrade on my DNA. It is official. An update on my DNA. Yeah, because they get, every time they get, I think people that do their DNA, the more testing they do, the more accurate they get, and the more studies they do, the more accurate they get. Well, I got mine, and I couldn't stop laughing. It is official. I am not a morning person. It's actually part of your DNA. I had no idea, but in my DNA says very clearly, you are more likely to be a night person. It says right here. Being a morning or night person may be linked to the time of day that you were born. So, because I was born at 3:15 in the afternoon, my DNA suggests that I am a night person. And then it goes into this great big study about how if I can retrain myself to be a morning person, but it probably won't be, I won't be as productive as I still am in the evening. So all of my stuff should be done towards the late afternoon and into the evening. And I'm like, okay, cool. So that's official. It also says that I'm more likely to drink more caffeine than most people.
Well, that's accurate.
That's pretty accurate. What else
But
did it
now
say?
it's beginning to sound more like, a horoscope.
You'd be surprised what your DNA can tell you. It also says, surprise, surprise, I am not very tolerant of heat. What a shocker. But that's my DNA. My DNA is from the northern part of Northern Ireland, Northern Scotland, and Norway. That's my main DNA, which means I am supposed to be in the cold, in the snow. I'm not supposed to be in the desert. This is just not where I'm supposed to. I went way off track. I'm just not supposed to be here. What else did it say?
I don't think I want my DNA telling me that much.
I'm artistic and very creative, which is, and I have a very high pain tolerance level, according to my DNA, which is very true.
Is that true?
It is true, actually. Yeah, I have a very high pain tolerance. So. Your DNA tells you a lot of things. It's very interesting. Sometimes it's not accurate at all. It's like, what? But it does say you're more likely. Like, there are exceptions to every rule, but here is one of them. So,
I wonder if they're just sending you information just to keep you engaged.
No, because this was free. You can get more information if you want to go more into it. You can pay for it, but that's based on my personal DNA, because Aaron got the same thing and his was pretty accurate too. So I don't know. They did. You never know. All those ancestors just sort of sprinkle their stuff, and you get a little bit of this and a little bit of that, and you end up with me.
Does your shirt say not friendly?
Yes, don't touch. That's pretty accurate too. So how was your week, Lynn?
I am telling you, you know what? My week was fine, but today I am a little frustrated.
Uh-oh. What's going on?
For some reason, and maybe it's because of the snow.
Maybe. What's happening?
But for some reason, people have been calling me today for work.
Okay. On a Sunday?
Exactly. And the first call I got, I was like, I'm not answering that. And I just didn't answer.
Right.
But then they sent a text, and then they called again. It was like, it's really important that I talk to you. So I was like, okay. So when I was done doing all the things that I felt like I needed to do, I decided to call them back. And I did. Oh, that was a whole mess. So come to find out, a former client didn't do their due diligence to handle their business with this particular vendor.
Okay.
And instead of them owning up to their issue, they decided to try to throw me under the bus and say that I was responsible for it, even though they knew I wasn't responsible for it.
Okay.
The vendor knew I wasn't responsible for it. It was a stall tactic. Oh, you know what? They were supposed to handle that. Let me check with them real quick. I'll get back with you. Give me a few days.
Okay.
This is an event that took place almost a year ago.
And they're contacting you on a Sunday.
The vendor.
This
Yes.
couldn't wait until tomorrow.
No, apparently not.
Oh. Okay.
Right. It's also a vendor that right after the event, when I attempted to contact them, they did not respond.
Oh, because they were, having dinner or something personal
Yeah.
after hours.
And it's not a vendor that I work with. This is a vendor that the client chose themselves. I have nothing to do with it. That was my first time ever working with that vendor.
Right.
So that was the first thing. Then I get, how many different ways can you tell someone, no, I'm not interested?
Oh, I can do that. Do you want me to try?
I have told this lady
I have many, many ways.
since 2024.
Okay. It's 2026 now.
I have been telling her since February 2024.
Okay,
I just
officially
checked
2 years.
I just checked I was checking my emails while we were talking. I just checked my email to find out when did I tell her I'm not interested for the first time.
Okay.
She, every few months, circles back to me. I'm still not interested. Okay.
What's she trying to sell you?
She's trying to get me to sell something.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, I get those. You want me to tell you? You go.
Let me tell you what she did though.
Okay.
She added me to a private Facebook group.
Okay.
I guess she put in there, or she reached out to someone saying that I needed an accountability partner.
Huh? Okay.
So this woman reaches out to me. She inboxed me, so sweet, so kind. Hi, I'm so-and-so. I would love to be your accountability partner. These are the things that I'm working on. If you can send me a snapshot of what you're working on, maybe we can encourage each other.
Huh?
Yeah. So let me explain it to you.
Is she white?
The girl that put me in the group?
The one that's your accountability partner?
No.
Oh.
No. So this is the thing. You know, I am a travel advisor.
Yes.
So, and I can't say, I'm not name dropping or anything like that. So that you have people that want to encourage you to do more, to bring more people, get more people involved, or to sell more,
right.
Whatever, right?
Yeah.
I'm not in it for that. I have a very specific purpose and a very specific, path, which is fine. You can have that. But there's always this one person that wants to have you do more. So I was assigned an accountability partner because apparently I'm not being accountable for my actions. So I'm looking through the group and I'm like, there is this long list of things that you're supposed to do every day. And you're supposed to take all these different screenshots. You're supposed to post all these things to show and prove that you are taking this so seriously. And you're putting all you have into it because you need to be accountable. So I'm just like, okay. The other lady, she's so sweet, and I hate to leave her hanging, but I'm gonna leave her hanging because I'm not doing this crap.
It would be a frosty Friday in hell before I did anything like that.
I'm sitting here, I'm looking it over, and I'm thinking, well, maybe I can do it. Maybe it's not gonna be that. When I dug a little deeper and I saw how anal the tasks are, and I'm thinking to myself, lady, you really think I have nothing else going on in my life that I have this amount of time to devote to whatever it is you think this is?
How old is this person who's holding you accountable?
I don't know. She got to be in her 40s. I don't know. I don't care. Because you're crazy. Because listen, I have told you time and time again, I'm not interested. What you're offering me, I'm not interested. Thank you, but no thanks.
And she still sent you a person to supervise you, which is basically what it is. It's a person supervising you and making sure you're staying on track and doing what you're supposed to be doing.
The thing is, if I wanted this assistance, I am old enough, mature enough, and capable enough of requesting this type of assistance.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't request it.
I've never heard of it before. This is very interesting to me. I have never, ever, ever, ever heard of a person being sent to another person as an what did you call it? An accountability partner?
Yes, accountability partner. Now, I gotta tell you, in our industry, you do have that a lot for event planning, especially when you're taking event planning courses, because people have a tendency of not being focused enough to get their tasks done, and then they want to whine and complain about, oh, I'm not able to do what you're doing, and I'm not making what you're making, blah 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 blah. Well, it's because you don't have the discipline that you need in order to put forth the effort you need to put forth to complete the job. So you're not going to have the clientele, you're not going to grow your business, and you're not going to help the clients that you already have because you're not disciplined. So to be an event planner, you have to have a certain amount of discipline in order to get your task done and get the job done, right? Mm-hmm. So even when you don't want to call those vendors, you got to call them. Even when you don't want to reach out to, that client, you got to reach out to that client, no matter how much they pluck your nerves. So it is a thing, but it's only a thing by request. It is not something that is thrust upon you because we're independent business owners. The biggest part about being in business for myself
is being in business for yourself.
Yeah, I don't want a supervisor.
Yeah.
I don't want nobody managing me or my time.
Uh-huh.
I had enough of that.
Yep.
So lady, not only are you doing this, you're going to guilt me into it. That's the way I took it. The fact that you just assigned me somebody and then she reached out to me. So you're going to guilt trip me into taking on this task and this accountability thing. And again, it wouldn't be so bad because I don't mind doing it to help this other person. I don't need it. Because I don't want to do what it is you're asking me to do anyway. So I don't need accountability to do it because I'm not going to do it. That's just the bottom line. You're trying to make me accountable for something I already said I'm not going to do. Yep. I'm not doing it. So
2 years they've been trying. How long does it take to get a hint? Take the hint. Maybe the person that called you is the one who needs the help and needs someone to hold them accountable. So you would be helping her.
But it's other people in the group.
Oh, okay. There's a whole group of people.
It's a group. Pick somebody else. Why are you targeting people that don't want to participate?
Do they get paid? Right? Does this person who's organizing this little thing, do they get paid?
She gets paid off of the work that I accumulate.
There it is right there. So she wants to make sure that you're doing it so that she can make money, but maybe you're not doing it enough or fast enough to
I'm not doing it at all.
Oh, and there it is. You're slacking and she's not making money off of you.
But I told you this the very first time we spoke.
Yep.
I was very clear. I am not interested in that. I am interested in this. So this is where my interests lie. This is where my time will be spent. I won't be doing that. I will be doing this.
Okay. Yeah.
I was very clear.
Yeah, she didn't hear you.
I have not signed into the website.
She didn't hear
I
you.
haven't engaged in any communications from this other organization. I have not given them any indication in any kind of way that I was remotely interested.
Yeah.
I've gotten the welcome back or the come back and join us gifts that they send. Thanks, but no thanks. I didn't even redeem none of the gifts. I didn't redeem it because I'm not doing it.
Oh,
right?
So they even send you merch to try and get you to come back again.
Girl, all kinds of things.
This is a very high pressured sales tactic.
I mean, I'm getting like hotel stays and massages and dinner out, all the things.
Okay, yeah.
And I have not redeemed not one thing because I don't want to do that.
Well, that's why she sent you your own personal person to make you feel guilty. Oh, I can't wait to hear what they send next. I mean, they sent a person. What are they going to do next?
They're not going to be able to send much anymore because I'm about to block them.
You're going to have to message me the name because do I know this person? You and I have a lot of contacts that are the same from when we did weddings.
I don't think you know her, but I'll let you know who it is. But I don't think you know her. But yeah, still, I think I'm gonna have to block her, and I hate doing that. And I've been blocking people all week.
Oh, you should ask Erin what I was doing, and you have to try this because I saw that you were doing that, and I was laughing. I sat there yesterday for a good hour. And I was on social media, and you go to the comment, you read something, you're like, okay, that's interesting. And then you go to the comments. I always go to the comments because they make me giggle. Me too. And I'm going through the comments, and if I agree with the post, I'll go through the comments. And then if there's people that are disagreeing and being rude, I don't know these people because it's just a random post. It's not even a friend.
Right.
It's just a random post that shows up on my timeline, and I look at it and I'm like, I agree with that. But before I like it or anything like that, I read the comments. Do you have any idea how much fun it is to read the comments, and then if there's some dumbass that says something absolutely ridiculous or rude, or they're picking a fight with people in the comments, I click on their profile and I go to their page, and I'll look and see, okay, all right, I see you. And then you know what I do? If they live in my area, I block them. I don't know these people. I've never met these people, but I block them because you know why? I may run into that person if I'm out at an event, and I need to know if they go to add me as a friend now.
Yeah,
I can look and it'll say that I blocked them. I'm like, ooh, sorry. Yeah, no, we're done. I have to go to the bathroom. Excuse me. I had the best time. It makes you feel so good because these are not people you know, so you don't feel guilty about it. You don't feel bad at all, and it makes you feel good.
I actually felt I felt good about the blocks that I did this week because I have a public page, so I try not to block people based on their own personal beliefs or experiences, or I don't expect everybody to agree with everything I like, don't like, do, whatever.
I agree.
I don't expect everyone to have the same morals or, belief systems that I have.
Right.
However, I do expect everyone to have respect for anyone that is commenting on my page.
Yep.
And that is just one of the rules to commenting on my post.
Mm-hmm.
If you get out of hand, I'll delete your comment, period. I'm not going to say anything the first couple of times. I'll delete the comment. If it continues, I'll inbox you and say, hey, you're doing too much.
Stop.
I need you to calm down. I need you to not do that because I hate to have to lose you, as a connection.
Yeah.
And they calm down after a little while, for a little while.
Right.
But then they come right back like they forgot. And I noticed this week has been like a lot of jerks.
Yeah. I've seen
really-
a lot of it. Yeah, I've seen a lot of
Yeah,
it.
and then I'm sorry, I just can't get with these holy rollers.
Yeah.
There was this one guy. First of all,
Story
I
time.
understand why you're single. Because who's gonna put up with your foolishness?
Right?
Sir?
This is why you have to find out who they are. Because they all have a
Two,
story.
How did you even end up here? Like, how did you find me? Because, like, we have to sever this connection. Third, you're saying things that don't even make sense to the post.
Right.
You're just saying whatever, like just vomiting out words just to say something mean or negative or ignorant.
Mm-hmm.
Because it has nothing to do with the post. You don't have a real opinion about it. You're not making any sense to anyone but yourself.
Mm-hmm.
And you're just being rude. I don't know what he said the other day. And sometimes I shouldn't log in because I'm just not in a good mood. And I shouldn't be on social media when I'm not in a good mood. But he said something the other day. And I just kept looking at it, and I was like, you know what? I'm so freaking tired of you. I'm tired of you. I don't even know why you're here. You add no value to my life or my experiences on social media. You have got to go. And once I blocked him, oh, girl, the block party started.
Yep.
I started going through all the names. I was like, yep.
It just
you're
takes
blocked.
one.
You're blocked.
Been
You're
there.
blocked. Oh, I blocked so many people. I was like, oh, now I made a lot of room for some new people to come in because
It's
I was like, why
satisfying,
was I
isn't it?
yes. I was like, why was I holding on to these people? And the crazy part is the majority of these people I had already, you know how you can go in and say, take a break from this person
Yep.
for like 30 days or whatever.
Yep.
Facebook wasn't listening. Because didn't I tell you I wanted to take a break from them? Didn't I tell you to hide all their stuff from me? Didn't I tell you I didn't want to be bothered with these people? And how come they keep coming back like roaches?
Oh,
No.
because
Okay.
they're actually going to your page. They're not seeing your stuff, so they're going to your page. That's what they're doing, which means they gots to go. They're going out of their way. So
They're looking for me.
They're looking for you because they don't see your stuff on the timeline. And so they go and look at. I never see any of your posts on my timeline, by the way. Did you put me in a timeout? Not yet. Not yet. I've been really good. I have been really good. Come on.
I see some of your stuff, but I don't see. I just figure you don't post very much.
You know what? People seem to be under the impression that I post live. I don't. I can't remember the last time I posted anything in real time.
Oh,
I will sit at nighttime while I'm getting ready for bed and as downtime, and I will go through and I will post. I will make my posts for the next day. Like I will do the entire day. And I will write everything out and I'll post it all up because that way I can put my phone down and I don't even pick up my phone most of the time during the day because I've got too many other things to do and I can't be bothered.
yeah.
But then every once in a while, say, around 3:00 in the afternoon, I'll sit down and have a cup of coffee and I'll pick up my phone and I'll start going through and people are trying to have a conversation with me and they're asking me questions. I feel really bad because it's something from like 8:00 in the morning because I post my good morning at 8:30. I'm not up at 8:30. I was fast asleep when you posted that to me. I was unconscious. People who know me know that there is no way that I am posting good morning, have a wonderful day, and all roses and sunshine at 8:30 in the morning. It's not happening. Never. It just never. So I feel
used
bad.
to do that.
I feel bad.
Yeah, I used to pre-set my post, and for the same reason you just described is why I stopped doing it, because a lot of family members and stuff was like, I saw you on there and I said something and you didn't even respond. Did you jump right off? Da 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 da. So I stopped pre-setting the post. I was like, what in the world? Why y'all stalking me like that? But now when I post, you can tell I'm on and then I jump off. So I'll post like maybe 10 things back to back.
Yep.
And then I'm gone. Like, yeah. I don't even I don't scroll. One thing I don't do is scroll through my news feed.
No, I very rarely.
I very seldomly have done, like, just go see what other people have posted or what they're, very seldomly do that. I do spend a lot of time on Reels. I love watching the little videos.
And
I'll
Threads.
do
that. I spend a lot of time on Threads now. Actually,
do you?
I do, mostly because that's where I see a lot of stuff from people that I don't know, from other countries and from home and from all over the country, not just people that I know here. So I like to see what's going on outside of my little area. I just like to see what's going on. I get a lot of stuff in LA that's going on, and right now that's where I see a lot of the political stuff, and it's like, okay, because sometimes I just don't usually post a lot of political stuff unless it's something that's really important, in which case, if you don't like it, get the fuck off my page. Seriously, just go away. I'm not posting this to make anybody happy. I'm posting something because it's important, it's relevant, and we're now at a time where, I don't care who you voted for. That part is over. That part is done. It's too late for us to be arguing about who you voted for and who you didn't vote for and why you like that person and why you didn't. I don't care anymore. We've now turned a corner, and now it's personal. So I think anybody who's not posting anything that is relevant and is human, not political, human. I think people who are avoiding it, I think maybe they're the people that need to start posting things and voicing their opinion, because everybody has one, and I think it's time that we all started doing stuff. But I don't usually post political because it's I don't want the fighting. I don't have fighting on my page. I can't remember the last time I had anybody arguing or fighting on my page. Probably because I got rid of all those people. I already did that the first time around.
Yeah, I did it the first time around
when people push those rocks away. It's like, hello.
I have like family members that are just very controversial. They just, most of them, they're men, of course. But they are very controversial, and they don't even know why. They just are. So
yeah,
I can't say that I post a lot of political stuff. I can say I share a lot of political stuff.
Yeah.
And to me there is a difference, because posting to me comes directly from my thoughts.
Yep.
And sharing is, I saw it somewhere and I thought you should know about it.
Yep.
And I just share it so other people can be informed.
Yeah.
And you'd be surprised how many people
get upset with it,
looking for my posts. If I go a day or two and not say anything, they're like, "Are you okay? Where you been? I've been looking for your posts." They use my posts for their news, their daily news.
Oh, okay.
I'm like,
yeah, people don't do that on my page.
they're like, "You always post the latest news," and I'm like, okay. But you can get that same information, right? It's not like I'm creating it.
Well, this is why you go to Threads and things like that, because it's
Threads,
everybody has, and you know what? I've noticed that there's not a lot of fighting. on threads in different areas. Like I have on my feed anyway. There's not a lot of people fighting. It could be the people that I follow.
Celebrities on my feed.
It could be just the people that I follow are not fighting with each other. And I did just join the social network that's called A, which I think is very stereotypical, but whatever. It's EH with an exclamation point. And that one has threads as well.
Is that Canadian?
It's Canadian. It's a Canadian social network that I just joined. You don't have to be Canadian to join it. I joined it because I can put in the area where I grew up and the area where I lived with Aaron. And I can see what's going on because right now that is relevant. They just had their referendum in Alberta. I don't know what happened yet. They haven't announced that, but I need to keep up with what's going on there because it is relevant to what's going on here. And I'm kind of invested in the back and forth between the two, and the rivalry almost, it's almost like watching hockey. It's like, okay, there's going to be a fight. I know there's going to be a fight. I just don't know how it's going to happen. Like, okay, is the premier of Ontario, what's he going to do today? Like, is he sober? Is he high? Is he like, what's he doing today?
Wait, what?
Huh?
What?
Yeah, these guys are a little crazy. When are the French going to get involved? And when are they going to cut the power in the East? Like, are they going to do it? Are they going to do it today? Is today the day they're going to flick that switch?
Are they still talking about doing that?
I think maybe if things don't stop going back and forth, there's a lot of pettiness there that, I think it's every time there's a news press conference and a certain blonde person says things that are not exactly true or accurate, then there is definitely repercussions. But in order to see those repercussions, you do have to be on the other side. So I now have access to the other side, and it's fun. It's actually really fun. It's serious too, but I mean, it's fun. So I joined that one. That was my day yesterday. I think that's what I did. Is that what I did? Yeah, that's what I did. I blocked people and I joined that to see what was going on.
I've been spending a lot less time on Facebook and a lot more time in different other social media.
Yeah, that's what I've been doing too. Yeah.
And the only reason I'm still connected to Facebook is because I have a lot of groups.
Yeah.
And I have a lot of other pages on there. And so I'm not ready to disengage from all of that stuff. But there are some days I wish that I could just
shut it down,
delete the whole app and be done with it. It's just
yeah.
I need to go back to life before social media.
Well, that's why I put the phone down. Just put it down. I know you can't do that for work, but
that's what I was going to say. A lot of my work, though, is intertwined with those other groups.
Yeah.
And those other pages. So a lot of times I have to go there for information. I have to go there to communicate with certain people, because the thing now is a lot of companies are creating these private Facebook groups that you have to be a part of in order to communicate with the team.
Right.
So I'm like, why can't we just do Google Teams or Meet or something? Why do we have to go to Facebook? But
how come they're not doing WhatsApp? The WhatsApp. Is that what it's called? WhatsApp?
There's some people are doing. I am a part of 6 WhatsApp groups right now.
Yeah, I'm on way too many, and I hate it. I hate it. I'm one of those people where I hate group texting. And if you put me in a group everywhere, I've got groups everywhere, and so sometimes I apologize to anybody who's connected to me, but sometimes I have to turn my ringer off and just put my phone down, because it gets a little bit too much sometimes, and most of the time it has nothing to do with me. The conversations that are happening have nothing to do with me, but I'm getting the alerts, and it drives me crazy. If I'm sitting and trying to write or organize something and my phone is constantly doing that, I have to put earbuds in, and I gotta put music on or something so I don't hear it. I can glance at it, like I'll put the phone where I can see it and I glance at it, but I'm not picking it up because it's got nothing to do with me.
I have turned off all I have turned off all notifications.
Okay.
I don't get notifications from any app anymore.
Okay.
I had to stop it. My phone was going off constantly all day.
Yep.
And I was just like, no. So I have put into my time. Okay, so from 9 to 10, I am going to connect with this group or this person. And then from 11 to 12, I won't connect with everybody all day long. I can't.
No.
I can't. And that includes my family.
Yeah.
I can't. Because why do we have so many family groups?
I don't even hear from my family. If you notice, there's never any. My family never comments on anything that I post. I think they've put me all on a timeout. I have no idea, but I never see any of their stuff. And
to be honest with you, this is one of the spaces where I don't even want to tell them about. They know about this space, but I won't invite them every week because I'm tired of y'all. I need something different. I don't want y'all chiming in. I don't want y'all doing. I don't want you to know. I don't want you to be here. And if you're here, be quiet. Don't tell me you're here. Don't let me know you're here. I don't want to hear. Yeah. I know that's awful because I should want people to.
No, it's not.
Follow it.
It's not. I get it. None of my family's not on here. I believe my mother said that she supports me in other ways. Okay, fair enough. Fair enough. Whatever.
Like, look, I can't support you in everything.
Yeah, no. You're on your own on this one. We know you like to talk. We know what the kind of stuff you say, so we're good. We're anything important you're going to tell us anyway. So here we are. Yeah. So I don't know. I have
what are you doing?
No idea.
They're not in here. They may be in a car.
But we do have some TikTok stuff coming up next week, and I'm going to be doing a live. I am going to be going with Brett to do a live. Well, no, we're doing a commercial, which is going to be a lot of fun. We're going to a medical spa. Yes, a place where they have cold plunges.
Ooh.
I've never done. Now, I know this sounds really weird because I did grow up on an island, but I've never done a cold plunge. I'm not a fan of cold water ever. I like my swimming pool nice and warm, but not too hot. Just like a bathtub. I kind of like it, where I don't freeze my ass off. So Brett's going to be doing the cold plunge, and we'll.
I thought you were gonna try it.
No, and we'll film it. Nobody wants to see me in a bathing suit get into cold water. That won't be fun. No, thank you. However, this particular medical spa does have the only robotic masseuse in the country. And they're located right here in Las Vegas, and I have volunteered for that because I think
you're gonna let a robot massage you.
Yeah.
Is it fingers or is it rollers?
I have no idea. I'm going to find out. Now, if it has fingers, that'll be really creepy. Be really
right. That's what I'm saying.
Creepy, weird. I have no idea. I'm hoping it's rollers. so they can get right on in there. And I hope that nothing goes terribly wrong, because I've seen horror movies that start that way. But
Is it supervised?
I don't know. I hope so. Well, I don't know.
Look, don't leave me in the room with iRobot. I'm not.
I don't know how it works. This is why we're doing this. Anyway, we're filming it. They've also got all the infrared stuff. They've got a sauna. They've got what else do they have? They've got all different types of health drinks. And
do they have one of those float pools like I've got into?
No. Well, maybe they do, but after you described it, I'm not going in that either. Thank you very much. No, you scared the hell out of me. I won't do that. No. I also get claustrophobic, so if I'm in anything that has to close, I'll lose my shit. No.
Girl, do you know I still like occasionally get the EBGBs about that thing? Like, what on earth? Like,
yes. I don't know how you did it. Although I would have loved to have been there, because the way you described your experience was absolutely hilarious. For me. I'm sure it wasn't that funny for you. But for me, it sounded like a hoot. That sounded like fun. Yeah.
it's not.
Well, I'm sure when we're done the commercial, we're doing this commercial to promote the business and to show that, Go Live Vegas is kind of what we do. If you want us to come to your location and promote your business, then this is what we can do. So Brett and I are going to, Aaron's going to film it and edit it, and we're going to do that on this Friday. We're doing that. But when is the TikTok event, Aaron?
The 9th through the 12th.
On the 9th through the 12th, there's a big TikTok event here. With a whole bunch of influencers flying in from all over the country, and we've got some people coming in from our agency that we're going to meet in person for the first time. And Aaron and I have to go to some kind of, what do we have to go to? A seminar. I hate seminars. I hate them.
Why?
Because I don't listen. I just sit there. Whatever information Aaron will give it to me afterwards, and he'll fill me in. So I really don't. I just don't pay attention. But I'll go.
Well, that's good to know.
And then there's some kind of event that we registered for where we can. It's a live event where there's just a whole bunch of influencers that are all going to be in one place, and they're all going live or something. I don't know. So we registered for that. So that'll be interesting. That's all from the 9th. I think Aaron said the 9th to the 12th here in Las Vegas. So that should be interesting. So I'll have more to report on that.
Okay.
Yeah. We'll see how it goes. I don't know. I'm still doing my my diet thing. I don't know how.
Have you started it?
I don't know how it's going because I haven't gone on the scale.
Oh. Why not?
Because I don't want to put all the work in and then stand on a scale only to find out that nothing's happened. It's just who I am. I'm being honest. I will quit. I won't do it. I'll just be like, well, that was a waste of 2 weeks. Thanks. I could have been eating cookies and enjoying my life. But instead, I have been doing everything I'm supposed to do. I've been exercising. I've been sleeping. Trying to sleep, more than I usually do, and I've been eating properly and avoiding, fried foods. And what did it say to avoid fried foods and no sugar? Well, I put sugar in my coffee, so I already told her I'm not giving that up because I hate coffee without sugar. And I only put a little bit in. It's not a lot. but I've been following everything. Like it's all listed, and I'm reading all my directions, and I'm doing exactly what I'm supposed to do. So if I step on the scale and nothing's happened, I'll be really sad. You know, you wake up and you're like, okay, I've been doing everything. I feel good. I think it's working. So then if you go and stand on the scale and it says, nope. What? What happened?
Nothing.
Oh.
Nothing.
Uh-oh.
Hold on. Sorry.
That's okay.
It's so stupid. I'm so sorry.
It's okay.
It's so stupid.
Okay.
My future wannabe daughter-in-law just texted me to say that Bruno Mars just performed on the Grammys.
Oh, okay. I thought something.
And that's why I said it's so stupid. But the thing is, I forgot the Grammys were tonight. That's number one. Number two, she know I absolutely adore Bruno Mars. He's like one of my newest favorite artists. She's going to his concert in May. That's going to happen in DC. I'm really pissed. And she didn't tell me about it until after she got her tickets.
You want to be that mother-in-law that goes to the concerts and things like that with your daughter-in-law? Do you?
No, I don't want to go with her. I just want to know about it so I can go for myself. Don't tell me after the fact. I would have got my own tickets and showed up. I don't even have to see you. Matter of fact, I don't want to see you. I don't want to sit with you. I don't want to have coffee with you afterwards. I just want to know when the tickets went on sale. You would let the pre-order tickets go on sale, the pre-sale. Purchase yours.
And she didn't get
then
you a
told
ticket?
me about it after the fact when I couldn't purchase mine.
Well, you can say
now you're telling me, I know if you're watching the Grammys, I know they announced probably 3 or 4 times and coming up Bruno Mars. Why are you telling me now after he's already performed?
Ooh. Uh-oh.
Yeah, she about to get it. She about to get it. Because
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh, dear.
talking about something I should have told you earlier, it slipped my mind.
So which one are you going to get mad at, your son or her?
Her.
Why you say it like that? He probably knew about it. He's probably going with her.
He don't care about none of that stuff. He doesn't care about any concerts, no parties, no clubs. If it doesn't make money, it ain't making sense to him. Okay. He is not that type. He's not trying to spend all that money for no ticket to nobody. He wants you to spend all that money for a ticket to see him. Not that. No.
Okay.
They're very opposite when it comes to that.
But that usually
he's
works.
Gonna go with her. He'll go with her. But he's not going to invest in that. Not unless it's her birthday or Christmas present or something like that.
Right.
So.
Okay.
Yeah, but he probably don't even know who Bruno Mars is. I'd be surprised if he did.
That's funny.
I would be surprised. I can't believe she did that. It's okay. They'll play it again on some station. That's the beauty of streaming.
Yes.
You can always catch it.
Oh, they'll be playing it. Yeah. You'll find it. Find it, yeah. So what about Super Bowl? Are you going to be doing Super Bowl's next Sunday, which means we are either going to avoid doing the show or we pre-record?
Who performing? Oh, the Bad Bunny guy. Listen, I'm not a big Super Bowl person. The last time, normally we go to my mother-in-law's for Super Bowl Sunday. I haven't heard anything from my brother-in-law in regards to that. I'm not asking either because I don't really want to go. And I feel like if I ask, they're gonna feel like, oh yeah, let's do something. I'm gonna stay home. Lauren has volleyball tournament that weekend. Um, so I probably won't be going anywhere. So let me just say this. Yes, let's plan to do it.
Okay. I'm good.
Let's plan to do it because if for no other reason, that'll be an excuse for me to come home.
Well, we were invited to go to a Super Bowl party, but no, we declined because I'm not a Super Bowl party kind of person. And the Seahawks are playing, so if they're playing, I'm watching. I'm not going to be social. It's kind of like if I'm watching a hockey game, I'm not there to be social with you and sit and giggle and get drunk. I'm there to watch the hockey. Don't talk to me. My father raised me better than that. You be quiet. If I'm going to talk to anybody, it's going to be that dumbass ref that's right in front of me right here. He's the one I'm going to be talking to. Or the players as they get, as I'm watching the TV, I'm throwing things at it. So if I'm watching the Seahawks, I'm watching the Seahawks. I'm not there to sit and be social. And I know if we go to this particular party, it'll be the women are all sitting, nip, 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 and all the men are going to be sitting over there watching the football. And that's where I want to be, is over there watching the football, not over here listening to what kind of shoes you just bought. I don't care. I don't care what kind of shoes you're wearing. You shouldn't have shoes on in the house.
That is so crazy.
Damn it. Take your shoes off. Buy a pair of slippers.
That is so crazy.
In 2026, that's where we are. We're still in that place where the women are over here and the men are over here watching the football and the women are over here talking about girly stuff, and that's not what. No.
I don't understand, like, why do women want to go to a Super Bowl party if they're not interested in the Super Bowl?
I think because they want to go and they want to have the snacks, they want to have the wine, they want to have the cocktails, and they want to be able to. So I think maybe if it's a group of people that you've done this with since you were, 20, then that's great. It's a tradition. Maybe. I'm just grasping here. I don't know. I have no idea.
If I am doing something and you start getting on my nerves, we're not doing it anymore.
Yeah.
It's just what it is. I'm not
fair.
I just will not subject myself to things that are not.
Oh, I won't.
So it's kind of like
no. Nope. Aaron got the invitation and I looked at him. I said, nope. Don't even. Nope.
Super Bowl parties last so long. Like sometimes the game isn't even over till like 11 o'clock at night, and I don't want to be driving from somebody's house or some party I'm old. I don't want to do that. I want to be home by 9 o'clock. Like, I'm the type that as soon as a halftime show has ended, I'm gone. Like, okay, good night. It's time to go. I don't want to be there. So yeah. I think I really think we're probably going to stay home. My husband might go to my mother-in-law's, but I'll be here.
Yeah.
I don't want to go anywhere this year. Plus, again, I'm going to be hanging out with Lauren for the next 3 weekends consecutively.
Okay. Why do you have that face? For people who are listening, you really need to watch. Because Lynn's face right now is priceless.
I just, she'll be 13 next month.
Yep.
Ryan will be 11 in 2 weeks.
Wow.
3 weeks. Wow. Jaden will be 22 next week.
Oh.
22. Can you believe that?
Yeah, no.
Next week.
No. Tegan's going to be 26 this year. I know. My baby girl's going to be 26.
She's almost 30.
I don't know where the hell how the hell did that happen?
I don't know. When did that happen?
When a boy and a girl really love each other very, very much.
I know how it happened, honey. I just don't know how she got to be.
We have known each other
26.
too long.
I've watched your kids grow up literally, so I'm invested.
Yeah, because
I am invested in your kids because I've heard everything. Every time you had a bad day, I knew you had a bad day. I've talked you off the ledge. I don't know how many times. But I've also watched the good parts, and every time you post the pictures of when they're little, I sit there and I'm like, no, stop. Oh my God, I just want to reach through the screen and just Lauren's little cheeks when she was a baby. Oh my God, it got me then, and it's still, you posted a picture the other day. I was like, oh, I still want to just grab those little cheeks. Those are just... If you have never seen a picture of Lynn's daughter when she was a toddler, oh my God, go to her page and go and see, because wow. And now she's this tall, lanky, like she's like a deer that you know, she hasn't grown into the limbs yet, and she's at that stage, but to watch, you know, from day one all the way through, I'm invested.
It's been a long.
If she ever drives you crazy, you can send her out here.
Trust me, I will.
You can send her out here.
I will. I trust you with
Just
her.
tell me what flight she'll be on, and I'll make sure she's picked up, and I'll make sure she stays out of trouble. But
girl,
yeah, I can't believe. I mean, it's almost like, you know. Do you remember watching soap operas? I don't know if you still watch them. I don't, but I remember watching soap operas where, you know, the main characters would have a baby, and then 3 weeks later, that baby was 16. But,
yes.
But the parent the mother that had the baby hasn't aged a single day. Like she still looks exactly the same. It's kind of like that. Like, how did that happen? I mean, I know if I look at a picture of me when I had Tegan and I look at a picture of me now, then yes, I have aged. But in my head, I haven't. I know.
Isn't that weird? It's like we feel like we are not the age that we are.
Yeah, no, my brain is still the same as it was back then.
Yeah. It's like, okay, I still feel like I'm 30-something. I don't feel like I'm 50.
You know, like when you sit on the couch, and I still sit on the couch the same way I did when I was 18. Like there are times when you will find me sitting on the couch with my feet up on the back of the couch, sort of lying in an awkward position but totally comfortable. I never saw my mom do shit like that. Like my mom always sat very proper and everything, and it was like you could tell she's a grown-up. She's an adult. That's how adults sit on the couch. Me, I will flop on the couch and put my feet up on the back of the couch and just lie there. And
I'm with you.
Every once in a while, I'll bring my feet down and I'll try and sit up properly because I'll remember. Okay, wait, you're turning.
It's not comfortable.
You're turning 56 this year. You should look like it. And I'll
it's
try.
Not comfortable.
No. Maybe they make furniture different now.
Possibly, but it's not comfortable. I don't like sitting up like I got a board in my back. I don't like that.
Right?
Yeah,
no, me neither. I have to put a buttload of pillows behind me if I'm going to do that, and then it gets hot and sweaty, and you're like, ugh, there's nobody here to see me. Like, I'm in the room by myself. Why am I sitting properly like the queen is about to arrive? This is ridiculous. And then I'll just flop back down again. But do you feel like that? Like, in your head, you are still in your 20s, or maybe not my 20s, but in my 30s, you know? Because in my 20s, I didn't have anything to worry about. I was, you know.
I have those days where I just feel like I'm still 30-something, and I don't feel like I'm my big age that I am. And I don't know. Yeah. I still feel that way.
Yeah,
I still have
it's
those
weird.
moments. It is. And then when you look at I was talking to Jaden on the phone last night, and he's telling me about this apartment he's going to be moving into, and, you know, we're discussing his investments. And he just bought a new computer, and he's telling me about the computer and about his job, and I'm just listening, and I'm like, when he was done, I said, "You're actually a grown up."
Look at you adulting.
Because I've always had this thing where when the kids turn 18, you're just a legalized adult, right? But you're not a grown up. You're not a grown up until you don't need to call mommy for $10 for gas or whatever. Or you don't need mommy to come and pay a bill for you, or you just, you know what I'm saying? You can handle your business, and I've been waiting for that moment, and the moment has come, and I'm just like, you're an actual grown up, which means you really don't need me.
Aww.
And he doesn't. Like, it's not that he'll call me for advice for things, right? But he needs me more now for like relationship stuff.
Yeah.
Because he still don't understand females. And I'm like, you'll never understand, okay? It's just that Rubik's Cube that you'll never solve. But for other stuff, no. He might ask my opinion on something, but he doesn't need me to provide for him anymore, or to take care of him. That is a weird feeling.
Yeah.
It's weird to know that you have a child that's not only an adult, but they're a grown up.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm just like,
yeah, it's hard.
I don't think Aaron will ever grow up. He's going to be 40.
Oh, Rena's here. I decided that I now count my age as levels, like in games. I'm almost level S4 or 54, level 54.
Oh my gosh, I like that.
That's it. Yeah.
I'm going to do that. I'm going to start doing that.
I'm entering a new level coming up in May.
I just crossed over level 53.
Damn, you're getting old now.
I know.
Yeah. It's
I know. I was just
it's all the same. It's all the same once you pass 50. But I think that's because we're used to. Here's the thing. We are a different generation. I know you see all over social media this whole Gen X, blah, blah, blah. But we are realistically a totally unique generation because we are the ones who are crossing over and changing how people look at aging. Because you'll look at people who are in the next level up, which is what? Boomers, I guess. Boomers are the next one up. And all of those women, it's mostly women, I think, that are making these big changes. The women they look different. We look different. We haven't aged the same way as our mothers did. We didn't, when we turned 50, we didn't cut our hair short and I still can't figure out why. Is it a rule that you have to do that? Are you supposed to do that when you turn 50? You're supposed to cut your hair.
Who?
I don't know, but you see very few boomers, like women that have long hair that aged. They all cut it as soon as they went through menopause. Maybe it's because they got hot. They had hot flashes and they just couldn't be bothered.
That might be it.
Okay, well, that's just lazy. Learn to do your hair. Do something with it. You can still have long hair and hot flashes. It's okay. It's fine.
But I think that's it. I think
we dress differently. We don't dress like
Also, there was a time when women didn't want to look young. They wanted to look mature. So they would cut their hair.
Yeah.
And into a mature bob, which I thought was weird.
Yeah. But. Yeah. Well. Yeah. And then they would put the blue rinse or the pink rinse or the purple rinse in their
purple
hair.
Rinse that turned your hair blue.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, they would do that. I think you know what? I was at the hair salon and I think people still do that. Do that. Women still do that. It all started thinning too much to hide your hair.
So cutting it short makes it not look so thin or something? Or I
No,
would
Rena,
think-
you've grown your hair out, haven't you? I think you've grown it out, and it looks really good. I mean, as far as I've seen in pictures anyway. I did the opposite. I always had short hair, and then when I turned 50, I let it grow because I thought, fuck it, I'm not doing this. I want to be one of those crazy white ladies that has the big hair that's, let it all be white because it's a nice color. Damn it. I'm not
Yes,
cutting it
yeah.
all off. You won't see the color.
I go through phases. And you can always tell when I'm ready to cut my hair because I'll keep it braided so I don't cut it.
Okay.
But I go through phases. Like right now, my hair is at a weird length. And it's not shoulder length, but it's not quite a good bob. It's like in between
Okay.
the shoulder and the bob.
Okay.
Because the bob should be about right here.
Yeah.
Shoulder is here. My hair is about right here. It's
Okay.
weird. So it's kind of like, and then I don't know. I want to cut it. I want to cut it so bad. But I'm trying not to. I'm trying to see how long I can go and let it grow out. And see how long I can, because I used to have it down my back and I liked it then, but I didn't like doing it. So,
Yeah.
I know, we'll see. Short hair is so much easier to manage.
Maybe that's why they did it. I have thought about it. I did think about it last week. I thought, you know what? Maybe I should just cut it. Not super short, but like shoulder length. Because right now mine is in the middle of my back. It's quite long.
You know what's funny? You guys consider shoulder length short.
Yeah.
We consider that long.
Okay. No, short. Well, that would be like a medium length, wouldn't it? Like your shoulder length would be, collarbone would be like a medium.
That's long for us. We say
Okay.
that's long. You have long hair if your hair touches your shoulders.
Oh, okay. Now,
Yeah.
is that when it's curly or when you straighten it?
Either way.
Because for
our
you,
hair is always curly for the most part. But
because for you,
either way.
but if you straighten your hair and it's short, if your hair is short when it's curly, when you straighten it, it's much, much longer. Mine's not like that. Like mine is curly, and when I straighten it, it's not that much longer. I've been growing it. Every stylist I've been to for decades always pixies it. No matter what I ask for, it's still pretty thin on top.
Why? Why? They just like they think a pixie looks good with your face or something?
Maybe. I don't know.
That would frustrate me.
Yeah, it's kind of like when I lived in Texas. Every time I went to get my hair done, Erin will tell you, no matter what hairstyle I asked for, when they were done cutting it, she would get the round brush, that big round brush, and she'd start heading towards me with the blow dryer and the round, and I was like, And I would fight it in the beginning, and then I was just like, oh, for fuck's sake, fine, just do it. And then I would have to go home and I'd have to wet it and redo it myself, because every single time, without fail, I would end up leaving the salon looking like a white Republican every time. That round brush, like the Hillary Clinton, the round, everything would be brushed underneath, and it would be all rolled and big, and then and flat on top, and then just round it like a helmet, and then they'd hairspray it so much you'd be coughing and everything. I looked like something out of, what was that movie, Steel Magnolias, for God's sake, and I'm like, every time, every single time.
Was that like the style during that era? Like that's what everybody wore?
I have well, this era was only like 6 years ago, so I don't know.
That's bad. Okay. That's bad.
I ended up finding a hairstylist that would come to my house, and she was the only one. And to be fair, at the very beginning, she got the round brush out, and I picked it up and I threw it across the room. I'm like, no, no, this is my house. We are not doing that. Put the brush down. No, I'm short
That
and
is
fat.
funny.
Apparently, the big. You stop it. You are not fat, Rena. You're perfect, just the way you are. Like Tegan
But
would
I'm
say,
assuming she is short.
she is short. You're taller than me,
Okay.
Rena. If that helps. I don't know. Maybe that helps.
How tall are you again?
I'm 5'2". I know.
I'm sorry.
That's okay. I know.
Did I do that for real?
Here's the funny thing. Here's the funny part. When I lived in Texas, I was tall when I lived on the border. I remember going to pick up the kids at school, and half of the teachers were shorter than me. And I remember thinking, this is so wrong. I can't respect you because you're telling me that my kid is doing something you shouldn't be doing, and all I want to do is pat you on the head. Like, what? Do you need a stool to come up to my level and talk to me? Like I had never been tall before. You're 5'0"? How come when you were here, you were taller than me? Did you put lifts in your shoes, Rena? You put lifts in your shoes. But
I can't believe you're only 5'2". I gotta see what that looks like. I think that's Ryan's height.
oh,
I think Ryan is probably 5 feet or 5'1" or something like that. My 10-year-old.
I am now officially the shortest person in our house. I used to be, taller than all the kids, but they shot up around me. The boys are all either pushing 6 foot or over 6 foot. I think they're all about 6 foot. Rory is much taller.
I don't
Yeah.
know if I'm trying to think of who in my life is 5'2".
I know I'm short because I know in this part of the country anyway, maybe in the south I'm not short, but in the northern part of the country I do recognize that 5'6" or 7" I think is average height for a female.
Yeah.
Around that, maybe 5'8" even. Because I've always been short. Like I've
5'8"
always
starting
looked up at
For
people.
a woman, 5'8" is considered tall.
Yeah, so 5'6" or 5'7" I think is about average.
And
Tegan's
Lauren
only
is
5.
5'9".
Tegan's 5'3". Sorry, what?
Lauren is 5'9".
Well, that's why she looks like Bambi. She's all arms and legs.
She is.
That's funny.
She's 5'9".
Yeah, but you and your husband are very tall.
Yeah, we are.
So I mean,
Yeah.
if you had a daughter that was only 5'2", you'd take the piss out of her every time you saw her. You would. I know you would. You would make fun of her every time.
I would be questioning something.
This is a throwback from somewhere. Where is this one from?
Yeah, or did I get drunk and not know about it? I'll be questioning a lot.
Yeah. And Ryan's
My
already
husband is
5'2", maybe?
Ryan is about 5'1". Aaron is 6'4".
Wow.
Jaden is 6'2". And he's not gonna. I don't think he's gonna get any taller than that. I think he's done. Lauren is 5'9". My husband's 6'4", and I'm 6'1".
Okay. Aaron's
So, yeah.
6'2". My nephew is 6'7", so he's tall.
Aaron is 6'2",
Aaron is, yeah.
and you're 5'2".
Yep. I like my men tall. Oh, I don't like
He
short
likes his
men.
women short.
I don't like short
That's
men.
That's like a tree in a bush.
As my father would say, everyone is exactly the same height lying down. So it doesn't matter.
Yeah, that's true. I had to think about it. That's
Yeah,
true.
think about that for a minute, but it's true.
Yes, that's true.
He's
My goodness.
Aaron's the perfect height for me to if I'm having a bad day, I can just walk right into him and just put my head right on his chest, and his shoulders are about up here. It's the perfect height for me anyway. So, yeah. I don't know. You're trying to figure out how tall 5'2" is still, aren't you? It's this tall.
I cannot believe you're that short.
Yeah.
If it's any consolation, you do look taller than that.
I've had people say that when they meet me in person, they said, "Oh, you're a lot shorter than I thought." I don't know what. I don't know.
I don't either, because it's not making sense to me right now. But when we do finally meet in person, I'm going to have to keep telling myself. She's 5'2".
Hi.
I won't wear heels.
You can wear heels if you want to. I'll wear heels.
It's okay. You need to wear heels. I don't.
Yeah, I used to. You know what? In my 20s, I used to wear 4-inch heels, 6-inch heels all the time. And now I wear sneakers or flats. I just don't. I can't be bothered. That's too much for me. Yeah. I just don't. I don't need that. I don't need it, especially because here, if we go out somewhere. Because we live in the city, we usually end up somewhere in it. Like if we go to a show or something, we're going to a casino. You're walking a lot from the parking lot to whatever theater or event space you're going to. And if you've got heels on, you're walking a lot in those heels. And it just, to me, I'm past the part where, no. If I have to know when I'm getting dressed, like, okay, where is the venue? Where are we going? And how much walking will I have to do between the car and where I'm going to be sitting next? Because that will determine the height of my shoe.
Yes.
So if I know that I'm going to a casino where I have to walk a lot, I will either wear maybe... If I have to wear a heel, I'll wear like a wedge that's much more comfortable to walk in, or I'll just wear... I've got a whole bunch of running shoes. Like, they're not really running shoes, but like Chucks and things like that are different colors. Then I just wear... I don't care if I'm wearing a suit. I'll put my Chucks on. Kind of like Diane Keaton. I'll just wear my shoes. I don't... Nobody's looking at my feet anymore. I swear to God, people don't even notice when I walk in the room, so it really doesn't matter what I got on my feet. So once you get past a certain age, people don't pay that much attention. So you get away with, yeah, for me anyway.
I haven't experienced that yet.
No? Yeah, I do.
I wish I could, like, walk into a room and not be noticed.
Yeah, I do.
It hasn't happened yet.
I can be having a full-on conversation with somebody, and then if somebody else walks over, that person will. It's almost like I disappear or something. I'm not quite sure what it is. It's very odd. Oh yeah. Like I'm like, hello, can you still see me? Like I'm still here. That's rude.
That's just rude.
That's rude. Like I'm right that here. Is. But usually it's because it's somebody who's much, much younger and is showing a lot more cleavage. So, there's a lot of really rude people, but I'm like, yeah, okay, I'm not competing with this. I'm going to go over here and enjoy myself sitting over there. So it's okay. It doesn't bother me. It's a very interesting thing when it happens. I've heard of it
I
before.
wonder if they even know they're doing it.
I don't think so. And I don't make a big deal about it. So, I mean, maybe they just don't even notice. It's not like I get upset about it. I'm just like, okay, cool. I didn't want to talk to you. Thank you. I'm out of here. So, but Aaron, am I wrong? When I've been talking to people, and then if somebody else comes around, it's like I disappear.
Yes.
See, he laughs because he thinks it's funny. I don't think it's funny.
Or we're having coffee and they'll serve me and not you.
Or yeah, we've been in places where women, if it's a woman who's pouring coffee, if we're out somewhere, they'll come back to the table and they'll give, like the waitress will give Aaron, they'll refill his coffee cup and then walk away. I'm sitting there going, excuse me, hello. Yeah, that's okay. That's okay. They don't get the tip that they thought they were going to be getting from him, especially if I'm the one paying.
You're not that short that they have to like act like you're invisible.
Oh, I just got a calendar thing. Did you know tomorrow's Groundhog Day?
Yes, tomorrow is Groundhog Day.
You knew that?
Every year on the 2nd.
Oh, wow.
Really?
I feel like I've been here before.
Yes, tomorrow is Groundhog Day. Yeah. I don't think you'll ever have that problem, because if you're 6 foot, you said you're 6'1", yeah, people are not going to, they're going to notice when you walk in the room. Me, I just sort of,
they did it.
yeah, so I just blend in. Plus, I don't color my hair. I don't show my cleavage, and I don't, I just don't, I blend in. It's totally a thing. Invisible wouldn't, see?
My hair makes me stand out.
Well, I think mine would too, but I don't know.
I get so many people asking me about my hair.
Yeah.
And I'm just like,
Why?
it's just hair. Why? Why are you asking me about, like, I don't know. I don't know if it's, I think it used to be just the fact that it was braids. But now that they're so popular, I think it's just the color. The fact that they're gray braids.
Okay.
They're like, I am not the first person to have them. My mother actually wore gray braids for probably 20 years.
I saw pictures. I loved your mom's hair. It looked fantastic.
Thank you.
It did.
So it's like,
I
it's
loved
not a
it.
new thing. I'm just like, why are people always,
I think
I was
because,
seeing it.
like we said before, I think it's because we are the generation that is not following the rules. We're not doing what our mothers did before us. We're not coloring our hair the same as our mothers did. I mean, you look at some boomers and they're in their 80s and they're still coloring their hair.
I know. That's
it's
weird.
It's like, why are you doing that?
That's weird.
We know that you are that age.
Because listen, Smokey Robinson should be gray.
And he's not.
That man is looking very vampirish right now.
Right? Because at a certain point, people know that that's not your hair color, and you don't look younger. You don't. You stop looking younger at a certain point. So embrace it. But I think those are people who maybe are afraid to age or something. I don't know.
Diana Ross should actually be gray. And her hair is, well, I know that's a wig at this point, but still, she could get a salt and pepper wig that looks just like her hair it does now, the big hair she likes to wear.
Yep.
But do salt
I
and
love
pepper.
her hair.
Like, why are you still having this big black hair when you're about 80 years old, lady? Like, we know
And
that you're not.
But isn't her daughter the advocate for natural hair?
Yes, and her daughter even has like gray in her hair. So how is your daughter got gray hair and you at 80?
Tracy, that's it, Tracy. I love her hair too. I think it's fantastic, and I love that she's embracing the natural hair. But there's a lot of women out there that are afraid to do that, and that's not just black women. That's white women, Asian women. Asian women are probably one of the worst because they color their hair forever.
Reba McEntire is no longer a redhead. You're not going to tell me anything. I know for a fact she has a lot of gray in her hair somewhere, but you'll never find it because she's going to take it to the grave, honey, that red hair. She's going to take it to the grave.
Yep.
And I love Reba. She's like one of my favorite artists.
But it's not the same red that it used to be.
No, it's not. That's why I know it's a bottle.
Yeah. It's now more of an orange. I don't like the orange. But
that's what happens when you try to color the gray.
Well, yeah. Now, see, if I colored my hair now, I think I would look older than I do without coloring it. I think I would. I think it would age me. I think it would really age me.
Yep, I think it would too.
Yeah.
Because honestly, you look a lot younger than your 56 years with your gray hair.
Yeah, but
you said you were going to be 56. I was like, really? I didn't think that.
But I got lucky because mine's not like the gray color. Mine is white. So
and I love that.
So I got lucky. I mean, I used to pay a lot of money to have platinum color, and now I don't have to. But
mine is a mix. Like my roots are white, but then the further you go down the strand, it turns like gray and then silver.
Okay.
And then I still have some dark brown in my hair.
Okay.
Like I just keep to get rid of it. So yeah, it's kind of mixed through.
Hey,
but I prefer, my mom's hair was silver. They called her Silver Fox.
You just had a little thing on your head. Did you see that, Aaron?
What?
Somebody just paid you some money.
Oh, there you go.
Somebody just paid you money.
Well, not her, but I can't go like
Who? Rena?
No. What was it? It was that little thing with
It's a gift on Go
a gift. It was a gift. You just got a gift on your head.
Who? Me?
Yeah, you. Yeah, you. Somebody gifted you. I don't know, from TikTok.
How do you get a gift?
Just say thank you.
Thank you. How do you get a gift? What did I do?
Well, I guess if we're on TikTok, then people can gift us
It's in our agency.
for stuff. Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, I've never seen that before on our show, but there you go. I don't know who it was, but whoever it was, thank you.
I didn't know you can get gifts on TikTok. Hold on.
Yeah, you can.
Oh, it was Jeremiah Rabar.
Jeremiah. Thank you, Jeremiah.
Jeremiah from the show.
Thank you, Jeremiah.
Breaking Amish.
Oh, he's
How do I
from
find it?
he's from Breaking Amish. Thank you for watching, Jeremiah. I appreciate that. That was fun. Never got one. Look at Lynn.
I wish
all
I had
happy.
seen it. I missed it.
Well, I guess we'll see it when we won't see it when we change it. By the way, if you've missed any of our shows from Go Live Vegas, this one and any other one, they are now playing 24/7 on a loop.
Well, we're testing it.
Is it on the app or the website?
It's on the website. But we're
On our
testing
Go
it.
Live Vegas
We're
website.
just testing right now. But we have an app coming up.
And Aaron has been working for the past 2 weeks on an app for Go Live Vegas. So when we go live, we will be able to just tell people to go to the app and watch it on the app.
We'll get notified.
And you'll get a notification that'll say the Midlife Mischief is on now. Go watch.
I like that.
So that's coming. He's working on it. He's almost done. That's what did you see the picture that he did of you? The AI picture?
No.
Did you do you did an AI for Lynn?
Yes, I think so. I have to look for it.
It's on our website as we've got
I'll send it to her.
we've got pictures, AI pictures of everyone who is on Go Live Vegas or in our agency. So you can go to the website and you can see your picture. And we're going to be putting up a little bio. So we'll have to get information for a bio and stuff like that. So if people want to contact anybody, then that's where they go. It'll just make it a little bit easier. So that he's been working on this week. So
Okay, I'm looking at the website.
yeah. You did one for Lynn, yeah? I asked you to. I know he did one for me that looks ridiculous. Wait, what's that? Nope, that's not her. Nope, that's too white. That's not her. Hey, where's Robert? Seeing any Robert today? Anyway.
Yes.
Oh, there we are. I haven't seen it yet.
Wait a minute. Let's put my ride.
That's Mike.
Okay.
Mad Mike. He is.
Wait, so this one?
Yeah.
Is that what you're talking about?
Yeah. And he's done. I think he's got one. He's got one for you as well. So if it's not up there, he has done it, and he'll send it to you.
That's cute.
It doesn't look like me though.
Know who it looks like?
Who? Careful. Who's it look like?
It's a cross between the two of them. Caroline Levitt
You shut your mouth. Stop it.
and Erica Kirk.
So basically your standard white chick. That's what they did. They took my picture and they're just like, yeah, we'll just make her a blonde white chick. There we go. They're all the same. They all look the same.
I mean, because honestly, wait a minute. You can't deny it though.
Well, if you look at it beside the photo that it was taken with,
Doesn't that look like her? I mean, don't y'all?
now
That's
I have
her.
To, now I have to change my hair. Thanks. Ouch. That's not nice.
I am so sorry.
It's okay. That's okay. I was actually going to buy a blonde wig and wear it. See if I can pull it off. I might be able to. Caroline. In the Washington
Oh my
Post.
goodness.
Yeah.
That is so funny.
I-
That was the first thing I thought about though when I saw the picture. I was like, oh, okay. She looks like Caroline Levitt.
Maybe that's just an AI thing, I think. Yeah. Okay, but we need to Aaron, do you have a piece of paper?
No.
Because I need to do my 10 things before we sign off because I just looked at the time. Can you go get it for me, please?
Yes, and
The
we
little
still have to
pad
find
is
someone-
in there in the living room on the bench thing beside the couch. And I need a pen too, please. Thank you. Huh?
we still need to find someone to interview that has not had the big O.
Right. I don't know that I'm going to find anyone in Las Vegas, although I might. Let me see. Oh, no, wait, that's a virgin. That's a virgin. Yeah. I probably can. In fact, I have someone in mind, so that may fit the bill. It's a matter of finding someone who's going to be honest.
Didn't Rena say that she fit that category?
Yeah, she did. Rena did say that. Rena, are you still there?
We can interview her.
Yeah. We could do that. That's a good idea. Do you know that we had the fire in our pool pump. When was that? That was beginning of December, maybe end of November last year. We still have not had anybody come to fix anything. Yeah. And it's already February. So I don't know what's going on with these insurance companies, but they better have it up and running by the time it's, what, May?
It seems like it just takes the insurance people over there where y'all are so long to do things.
I think the insurance company is done doing what they need to do. The problem is getting somebody to come over and fix the problem. That's what takes a long time. Now, I can understand that in the summertime because it's very hot and maybe people don't want to, but is it because of labor? Because we haven't had ice here, so good. We should be. They still have people working. Yeah. Pen? We still have people working here, so I don't know. I don't know what's going on. But they keep doing that thing where they say, well, we'll come over and we'll take a look, and then someone comes over and they take a look. Then they stand there.
They just look.
Yeah, pretty much. And they get the tape measure out and they're like measuring things and they're like, yes.
That's such a man.
And then they wander around, they pull up their pants. I don't know why they do that, but they always pull up their pants and then they stand there and they get their phone and they're like texting somebody and then they're like, okay, we'll be back tomorrow, and they never come back.
I wish I could get paid to just do that.
Right? Just stand there and pull
I
up
would be
your
a
pants.
master at that.
Just pull up your pants and say, I'm too busy blushing.
What are you blushing about, Rena?
Oh, because okay.
The O?
Yeah. We didn't mean to call you out. If things have changed, please let me know. All right. Rena, if you are still watching, and I know you are, before we go, we're going to do the 10 things that we are thankful for this week. So, number one.
Oh, wait. Look, guess who sent me a friend request?
Who? Bruno Mars. Robert did. Careful, because he's a shit disturber. You may end up blocking him.
And do you know, I took like maybe 24 hours, I think, to decide if I was going to accept it.
Did you accept it?
I did.
He's a good guy.
did.
He is a good guy.
Yeah. I mean, I don't mind people that have a different opinion or a different stance on things, because I think everybody, your environment and your life experiences are what make you who you are. But I think he's inherently a decent person.
Mm-hmm.
He just has a different outlook on certain things. But I think if he was faced with a really tough decision that challenged his thought processes, I think he would choose the right way to go. I think. I don't know. I would have to be proven wrong for that.
Well, here's the thing. Robert is one of the only people that I have ever been able to sit down and have a conversation with about why he thinks the way he does, and he listens when I say this is why I believe what I believe, and we can disagree and still have that grown-up conversation where he doesn't call me stupid, he doesn't call me names, I don't call him names. He's one of the only people that I've been able to actually have one of those conversations, and I find that actually admirable. It's very old school, like before all of this stuff happened. You remember when we used to be able to do that with, Democrats and Republicans? You used to be able to have those conversations and not hate each other at the end. Zero things have changed. I'm sorry, Rena. But he's one of those people. Like he won't just shut you down and tell you you're wrong or you're stupid. He will actually listen. And that goes for if you ever wanted to have a religious conversation with him, he will have that conversation as well. And so he's very intelligent. He comes off as a bit of a douchebag, but he's not. He's a good guy.
Yeah,
He's got 3 daughters. He's got 3 little girls, and he absolutely adores them. So he's also a really good father, and we're still trying to get him to get married to the mother of his children. So he said he was going to come to Vegas at one point, and we did say if he ever comes to Vegas with his girlfriend, I guess, that we will drag them both to one of the churches here. And before they leave Vegas, they'll be married. We'll give them a couple cocktails first and then just send them in.
I actually like having conversations with people like that. Like,
I do too.
Listen, we can agree to disagree. I don't want to change your mind about your lifestyle or about your choices in life or how you govern yourself. I'm not here to do that. But I want to make sure that when I'm talking to someone, they understand why they have the perspectives and the outlooks that they have on life. Like, are you just following down behind what your parents taught you and you're just going to be steadfast with that? Or do you really have a solid reason and understanding as to what it is you believe?
Yeah.
And what it is you support?
Yeah.
And it's okay. Like, I tell a lot of people, it's okay to not listen. I don't support everything my children do. I don't support everything my husband does. Sometimes we're going to disagree, right?
Yep.
So you can do that in politics. You can do that in religion.
Yep.
And you can still support that, but not support everything about it, right? Like, I love my cousin. She married somebody I didn't agree with. That's my business. I did not go to her wedding because I'm not going to support that marriage.
Okay.
However, I will respect and support the fact that you are married and that you did make that decision to be with that person. You see what I'm saying?
Yep.
So I think as long as you're talking to people that have a level head and they understand it, the ones that irritate me are the ones that just be spewing off stuff that makes no sense. You don't know why you believe it. You don't know why you're saying it. You don't understand what it is.
Exactly.
You're just doing it because you just want to do it. And it's like, okay, no.
Exactly.
So I like Robert.
Yeah.
And he might educate some people on my page. Who knows?
Generally, he doesn't do that. I don't think he goes on to people's page. I mean, I've been friends with him on social media for years, and I can't remember the last time he came onto my page and started stirring up the shit. If he does, I just tell him to knock it off, and he does. So, I mean, if he's doing that, he's doing it with a smile on his face to get a reaction. Like, he's gonna do to you what online what he does when we're doing our podcast. So you take it with a grain of salt and just tell him, knock it off. Knock it off, Robert.
He's
Stop
funny.
it. All right. 10 things we're thankful for. You go first.
I am thankful for rock salt.
Okay. You don't use kitty litter?
We used a bunch of it to try to melt some of this ice around here. The sidewalks, the driveway, you would have think it snowed before it actually happened.
I've never seen anybody use kitty litter, but they do say kitty litter helps. We used to always use salt.
We use kitty litter for oil spills, not for
we always use salt. We would just get a big bag of salt and use that. Yeah,
a giant bag of salt.
But apparently, kitty litter I think kitty litter might be more expensive. But if you, and salt, here's the thing, salt will dissolve and it will go away. You put kitty
Right,
litter
kitty litter
down,
just kinda
you're
swells
cleaning,
up, right?
yeah, you're cleaning that kitty litter.
Yeah.
And when it gets wet, doesn't it clump? I mean,
Yeah, it
I
clumps
know,
and it gets all swollen and all.
Yeah.
I don't understand.
yeah,
That's not.
I don't know.
Are they trying to absorb the snow?
I don't know the principle or the science behind it. I guess maybe they figure the rocks, because on the highways they'll put salt, a mixture of salt and rocks, really really small, teeny tiny ones, not like kitty litter though. I don't know. It's been so long, I don't know. It doesn't make any sense. If anybody's watching and they know the science behind it, you can let me know.
I think somebody didn't have any salt and they said, we're going to try this kitty litter and see what happens.
Yeah, just get the salt shaker and just get out there with I got one of those pink salt things, you know, you do the grinding things. You're just out there grinding in on your steps.
Oh, that's crazy.
Can you imagine?
I was in my neighborhood yesterday, though, trying to collect the kittens. I hate cats. Can I just say that? I don't like cats.
Yeah, you're allowed to say that.
I know. You love cats. I don't like cats. But I was trying to collect them because it was 20 degrees outside, and we have a ton of them in our neighborhood on the right side because somebody had a cat. The cat had kittens. The kittens are now bigger, and now it's like
carrying open communication. Okay.
I wanted to take all the kitties home.
Uh-oh. Don't do that.
But they wouldn't get in the car. A dog will get in the car.
Removal. Well, yeah, but a cat's not going to.
They wouldn't get in the car. I was like, aren't you going to freeze to death? Like, I'm trying to save your life here. Get in the car. They wouldn't get in the car. It was like 4 of them. They were little. I was like, oh, I felt so bad. Anyway, I hope they're still okay.
Well, Aaron and I have started feeding some of the strays. We're part of a group that feeds and makes sure that cats are okay over off of the strip. There's an area, well, it's on the strip, Town Square. They have a whole bunch of strays that are over there by the golf course and by the hotels. And we have been given Wednesday night. So Wednesday nights we'll go out and we'll feed them and make sure they have water. And it's heartbreaking because I saw one that was absolutely adorable and she's pregnant. And I'm thinking, oh my God, there's going to be more of them because there's nothing you can do about it. They're already there, but somebody needs to round them up and do the whole, neuter and spay them so they don't keep reproducing and then put them back. It's very hard.
SPCA won't come and get them?
No, there's such a problem because here, for some reason, most of them usually are abandoned. I had no idea that when people move, they sometimes leave their dogs and their cats behind in their house.
They do. Like that.
Or they just open the door and they just let them out and then they leave. Like, who does that? Who does that?
A lot of people.
And this is how we end up with a whole bunch of stray animals. So there's dogs everywhere, but of course you can't feed the dogs because they don't travel in, they're not in groups. They're all over the place. But cats tend to stay where they are in little groups. So we've started feeding them. It's very, very hard to leave them. When I want them to get in the car too. Like, come on, I will take you and I will make sure you're nice and warm for the evening and then I'll bring you back. It doesn't work that way. I was told it's not okay. So I have to leave them alone.
What are you thankful for?
Me? I'm thankful that we get to do this every week. So I'm thankful for our podcasts.
Yay.
Podcast.
I'm thankful for our friendship.
Me too.
How many years? 13?
Okay, we can just skip to 14 because 13's not good.
Well, Lauren's 12. She'll be 13 soon, and you knew me when I was
So,
pregnant
yeah.
with her, so that's good thing.
Yep. So 13 years. Our friendship. Oh, see what you're I'm thankful for moisturizer. Good moisturizer.
You just see me lotioning up.
Yep. Do you know what I do? And here's my problem, and I've done this my whole life, and I don't know why. And I will put my lotion on my hands and then turn around and use the sink.
I do that too.
And I'll stand there afterwards and I'm like, damn it. And I'll do it again. So I have to have bottles of hand moisturizer all over the house because I keep doing that. I just keep I don't think about it, and I don't know why I do it. Maybe it's subconscious that every time I do it, yeah. I don't know. How many is that? 1, 2, 3, 4.
How many we doing?
10. See, it's not as easy as we thought. It's easier when we have other people telling us. I'm thankful for our children, all 8 of them.
It's a lot of kids. 8 is enough.
Yep. For all 8 kids. That's a lot. Holy shit. Can you imagine? You know, one day we're going to be doing this and we're going to have grandchildren. And we'll be talking about them. That's just crazy to me.
I just hope I'm not so old that I'm that grandma that sits in a chair and just look at the kids and never be able to interact with them. Just look at them.
As you're drooling.
Well, considering the fact that you've got 2 that are not even teenagers yet, that might happen.
I know.
And mine have absolutely no interest in procreating at the moment. So, I mean, that could also be me too. No interest whatsoever.
I noticed that. They're just like, whatever. Y'all can have that.
I think
I
it's,
don't blame them. You know, a lot of young people are not interested in having kids.
yeah.
My son's generation, they're like, kids? I'm trying to have no babies.
That's,
like,
yeah.
My generation was like, we had teenage pregnancy. They even had a TV show about it.
Yeah.
But this generation is like, no, y'all can keep that over there. We're not trying to have no babies over here.
Yeah. That's my kids, exactly. I don't, and I mean, Tegan's going to be 26. Tegan has already informed us she is never having kids, which, okay, that's cool. I still have 3 others. I would like to be a grandma. I would like to be a grandma, just not today. Not today. Not yet. I'm not ready. I can't imagine somebody calling me grandma right now. But I am older now than both my mother and Aaron's mother were when they became grandparents for the first time. Do you remember how old your mom was when she was a grandma for the first time?
Oh, yeah. Well, let me see. Hold on. Because when my mother became a grandmother for the first time, I just turned 6. My mother had me at 36. So she was, what, 42?
Okay. Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, see? Can you imagine? At 42, there's no way I was ready to be a grandma. When I was 42, Tegan was only 12. So there's no way.
And honestly, she ended up raising him. So he basically was her 6th child because she raised him all the way into adulthood.
Wow. 42.
She's 42. My sister was 16, 17, something like that. Which is probably why it took me so long to have kids, because I was like, I don't want to deal with none of that.
No, I was the oldest in my family to have kids. I was Too busy. I was selfish. I was in my selfish phase, it's all about me. I'm not interested in sharing anything with anybody, and I value my sleep. I like my
That's
sleep.
Jaden.
I
That's
don't.
my oldest. He's definitely that way. He is like, nope, I'm good. I like taking care of me, doing me. I don't want to have to be responsible for nobody else because it's hard enough being responsible for myself.
Yep.
I think I'm the last one to have kids, but that's probably because I'm the youngest. But I'm the last one to have children.
Yeah, I'm the middle. I'm in the middle. Well, as in the middle as you can get when there's only 4 of us. So yeah. So I was the last
When did
one.
Cher become a blonde?
Who?
When did Cher? She became a blonde.
Oh, it's probably a wig.
Well, it has black roots.
Yeah, it's probably still a wig.
Black and gray roots. to be
Probably
honest with
still
you.
a wig. Television. I'm thankful for TV because it gets me out of my head.
I think she's short. I'm gonna see.
She's probably 5'2".
I think she's short. I'm gonna tell you why. Because after a certain point, short people head get big.
Huh?
Yeah.
No, you know what it is?
79.
Holy shit.
Cher is 79.
God bless. She looks pretty
I
good.
am old. I am old.
She looks pretty good.
Did you know she had 2 kids? I thought she only had 1.
No, she got
Chaz.
two.
She is 5'7". She does not look 5'7".
Oh, so she's not short. She's average
She
height.
shrank.
My mother used to be
She's
5'7", and now she's 5 foot. Can you imagine? So when I get older, I'm gonna shrink even more. I'm gonna be one of those little grandmas, a pocket grandma. I'm gonna be a pocket grandma. Just one of those little tiny ones. Yeah, that'll be me. I just thought of that because my mom was always like, I'm pretty sure she was 5'7" when I was growing up, and as she's aged, she's gotten shorter and shorter and shorter, and
How
now
little can you shrink?
a good 6 inches, I guess. Maybe not 5 foot. She might be 5'2", so she might she's the same height as me. So 5'2". So she went from 5'6" to 5'2". And she's pretty active and does yoga and she walks and everything. So it's
Girl.
not. So, I mean, if it happened to her, it will definitely
If you
happen
get
to me.
under 5 feet.
Right? No. I have a hard enough time with clothes now because they're always, the pants are always too long. Nothing, yeah. Jesus. I'll be a little person, little pocket grandma.
Oh, that is hilarious.
Mm-hmm. Okay. I am thankful for laughter because it keeps us young.
It does. We are thankful for O's
Yes,
because they keep us from being grumpy.
they do. Orgasm.
And coffee.
Coffee. Thank you.
We are thankful for coffee.
We ran out of coffee grounds yesterday and we went,
How on earth are you still running out of coffee?
well, I knew that we were getting low and I did say, Aaron, we need to go get coffee, but we've been so busy in the last week with work that it just, I haven't, you know what? I had 2 cups of coffee yesterday.
Oh, not Polly Pocket. I remember that.
Polly Pocket grandma. See, you and I are both going to be little teeny tiny grandmas. And we did go to get coffee before we ran out. But unfortunately, when we got to the store, everybody else in the city apparently all went to the same place and bought all the Timmies, and there was nothing there. So we had to get K-Cups, which is why we have the coffee maker that we have, because this is not the first time it's happened. But
Does
now,
Aaron drink coffee?
yeah. Ugh, we wouldn't
Okay.
have, we would never have dated if he didn't. That was like that was a no-brainer for me. That's a huge red flag. Yeah.
Oh
No.
my goodness.
We can't that relationship never would have worked.
My husband does not drink coffee.
Really?
He drinks tea.
Oh, that's right. He's a tea drinker. Did you get him that kettle? Does he like it?
What kettle?
The one that turns green, or it's green and it
No.
turns red. You didn't get it?
I forgot about it.
No, sorry. I should have reminded you.
Brain fog. Remember. I don't remember things. I forgot about it.
I had a day where I had brain fog last week that was so bad. I
The
had
fog
to
would never lift.
I had to turn my phone off and I had to take a day. Like it was that bad where I couldn't do anything because I just kept forgetting absolutely everything, and I ended up just saying, "You know what? Fuck it. I'm going to go I'm just going to go sit in a corner because I can't remember anything." And it just, like, I could feel it in my head, and I thought maybe I was dehydrated or something, but I wasn't. And yeah, it was just really bad. I've never had it like that before. It was really bad. Like, I
That's
didn't
scary.
remember a damn thing. It felt like maybe I should go to a doctor and get checked out, but then it went away. So I was like, okay, phew, we're good. I'm good.
That's scary though.
Yeah.
That's a scary feeling.
7. So memory. I am thankful that I do have my memory. It's not been wiped out. We have a friend, a very good friend, who is being tested right now for dementia and Alzheimer's because he keeps forgetting things, and
Same age as you.
he's the same age as me.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
That's young.
So his family, his wife, and his kids are really have been worried about him, and he's worried. He was a paramedic and a fire captain in Laredo. And they think maybe it has something to do with all of the years of firefighting. But he is being tested right now. So we're waiting to get the results to find out, whether or not it's official that he's declining. I hope not. I really do. It's so young though. Like you don't think about it. But I guess that's what they mean when they say early onset.
Mm-hmm.
Like, you can get it early. You can get it at our age. So now every time I start forgetting something, I panic. Like, no! It's okay. Because then I remember I do the same thing when I was in my 20s. So it's all good. Like,
But it feels different.
It does. It's like if I...
Brain fog literally feels different than just being forgetful.
Yes. Yes. Like, for example, I've never been very good at names. I'm really bad. Really, really bad. But now I will stand and have a conversation with somebody that I've known for a long time, but maybe I don't see them all the time. And for the life of me, I can't remember their name when I go to introduce them to somebody. It just goes blank. Just completely blank. Like,
Yeah.
I know who you are, but I can't remember your name.
I can't stand it when I'm in the middle of a conversation and I know the word, but I can't think of the word.
We call that
I'm just like-
menopause charades.
Yeah, I'm like, you know what I mean? Like, what's the word? And they're like, I have no idea what the word is. I'm like,
Oh no, Aaron
it's
and
so
I play that game.
frustrating. It is so frustrating.
Mhm.
And then I'm just like, you know what? Forget it, because I'm no help to you and you're no help to me. So we'll just stop.
Yeah, no, we call that menopause charades.
It is terrible.
It is very, very bad.
I think for me, this is probably one of the most frustrating parts of menopause is the brain fog, the forgetfulness, just, because it can be a little scary at
Yeah.
times.
Yeah, It is.
That to me right now is like the worst part. I think I can deal with all the rest of it if I didn't have to have that.
Yeah. I don't know. I hate to tell you this, but that's going to get worse before
Girl,
it gets
stop.
better.
Girl, stop. I'm not trying to get it. I rebuke that.
It's going to get worse before it gets better. Yeah. I mean, that's a given. I'm now at the stage where I can have an entire conversation and then forget what I was talking about.
Me too. I do that now.
Like right in the middle of it, I'm like, where was I going with that? I know I had a point.
I will have a whole conversation with you, and as soon as we're done,
You don't remember?
if you ask me something about it, I'm like, what are you talking about? But let me tell you the problem with that and having young children. They realize Mama be forgetting stuff.
Yeah.
So then they try to get slick and say,
Oh
Mom,
no.
do you remember when you said that I could have? No, I didn't. No, I didn't. Yes, you did. Yes, they are doing that.
See, mine don't even do that.
Oh, they're doing that. They're doing that. I was like, where's the proof? Because if I didn't text it to you, it doesn't exist.
Yeah.
If you don't have it on video, I didn't say it. It doesn't exist.
Oh. Yeah, no, because
And
I write it
you know
down.
who started that? You know who started that, right?
Yeah, that would have been Lauren.
Nope.
Ryan.
Dennis the Menace. Girl, he is.
He is the youngest.
Every family has one.
It's their job. Yeah.
He is my one.
Mm-hmm.
Will test all the limits.
I have that. I have a Rory. He's our little frat boy, and he will try and get away with whatever he gets away with.
Yes.
And then he gives you that grin.
Yes.
Yeah, I know. I got one of those, and he gives you that smile, and you're just like, damn it. Nope.
And then sometimes I can't even get mad because the things that they say are so.
I have memory troubles too. So annoying. I think it's part of the. Yeah, it's all part of it.
Yeah, they're trying to get me though, and I'm like, I will not go down. But you know what? It's the crazy part is my husband will say, "Hey, don't forget to remind me," and I'm like, "Well, who's gonna remind me?"
Aaron does that too. I'm like, okay, somebody needs to write it down. Tell me to write it. If I didn't write it down, it's not gonna happen.
If I write it down, I forget where I wrote it down.
Put it on the fridge.
Girl, I had a whole list, and I took the list with me to the store. Because
You forgot that you took your list? I've done that so many times. In fact, look, I reached in my pocket. No, I took it out of my pocket. I had a list in my pocket when I came in here. Now I don't know where it went. I had a list in my pocket, and I pulled it out this morning. I'm like, oh, shit, we forgot to get that when we were at the store.
It's terrible.
Yeah.
It's terrible. I'm just like, I need a list for the list for the list. I need an
I
assistant.
have
that just follows me.
moments when I say my brain is dying. Yes, me too, Rena. I think I need an assistant as well. I need somebody who can follow me around and tell me what I
Follow me
forget.
around and
Tell
just
me what
tell
I
me.
forget. What did I forget? Did I forget? I will sit there at nighttime with a list in my head going through, like, did I remember to do everything today? And we went to a meeting on Wednesday night, and there's like, I don't know, there was like 12 people sitting at this table, and we were having dinner and conversation and a meeting all at the same time, big production meeting. And I started laughing because the person who was running the meeting kept telling me these things that I was going to have to do. And I just looked at him and I said, this is all going to be written down and put in an email, right? And then copied and given to me like as a hard copy as well, right? And he's like, you can't remember? And I'm like, it's a month away. We have a convention that we're doing, and we're doing all the production for it. And you want me to remember? I'm apparently producing the whole thing. And I'm like, you want me to remember what you're saying today in a month? And he's like, well, you could write it down. And I said, I could, but I'm not going to, because I'd like to eat. You can't put food in front of me and then tell me to take notes while you're talking. And I'm also supposed to be making nice with this person who's here, because I have to work with this person. I've never met this person, so I need to know this person, and I need to make nice. I can't do all of the things at the same time. You're just going to have to write it down twice, not once. Because if you only send me an email and you don't tell me when that email is going to come,
Girl, that part.
And I don't know exactly who it's coming from. I do check my emails every day, but if I don't know what I'm looking for and I don't know when to expect it, it could go to my spam. I could overlook it, because I get like thousands of emails all the time.
Me too.
I could scroll past it because I didn't know who was sending it. So you need to not only email me, but you need to text me and tell me you emailed me. And then when you do that, you need to copy it with your printer onto paper, and you need to hand it to me. You need to say, Raquel, I have to meet you somewhere because I have papers that I need to give to you. So you give those papers to me, and I can see it, and I can hold it, and that means it's tangible. Like, this is a tangible piece of paper that I have, and I know that if I lose this, that's on me. But if you send me an email and you don't tell me you're sending me an email, that's on you, because I just told you what's going to happen. I'm being honest.
I have to have that conversation with every single person. I'm like, okay, if you're going to email me, you have to text me and say, hey, Lynn, I'm going to email you. And it's coming from this email address.
Exactly.
Don't assume that I know your email address, and that, because if I don't see it, I'm going to send it back and say, hey, I didn't get it.
Yep.
And then you're going to say, I just sent it. Well, I didn't get it. Then I got to go check spam.
Yep.
I'm not doing all of that. That just took 10 minutes out of my day that I probably didn't have in the first place, because I wasn't expecting no correspondence from you.
Right.
But on top of that, I'm just like, you know what? I stepped down from a board yesterday. Actually, I stepped down on Friday, and I made it official yesterday.
Okay.
Because I have told you from day one, we were supposed to have a meeting on Saturday.
Mm-hmm.
You sent us a text message on Friday saying, hey, don't forget we're meeting tomorrow. Okay. But you didn't send a link for the meeting. You didn't send the time that the meeting was to occur.
Oh, no.
You didn't send the meeting agenda, so I'll know exactly what it is we're supposed to be talking about.
Yep.
You didn't send nothing except a text out of the blue saying, so I'm expecting you at some point in time throughout the day to send the rest of that text.
Yep.
You're either going to email it or you're going to text it. You're going to put it. We have a whole Google thing. Put it in there.
Yep.
So nobody showed up for the meeting except the person that was hosting the meeting, because everybody else kind of felt the same way I did. Like, where's the rest of the stuff, right? We didn't know what time it was going to start or anything.
Oh, wow. No time?
No time. Talking about, well, we discussed back in December. Sir.
It's almost February.
January, almost February. It's the end of January. You think I don't even remember what I ate yesterday. You think I remember a conversation I had with you in December? No.
Mm-hmm.
So I told him, I said, listen, you have to send me the time, the date, all that with the reminder.
Yep.
And the link.
Yep.
Because it's a virtual meeting. I need the link too.
Mm-hmm.
Well, what he did was he sent Google Calendar and wanted me to accept the calendar. So I went back. I said, "Look here. Do you know how many damn Google calendars I done accepted? Do
I've
you know how
had
many
that.
meetings I have? Do you not know that I have all that stuff on Do Not Disturb?
I have
I'm telling
that.
you now, I hate the Outlook calendar, all the calendars. I don't want them. Okay, everybody got a calendar. Do you know how many times I get these calendars, and then you want me to merge? Not to mention all the stuff that I have to do on my own end, not with your mess.
Yep.
I was like, if you can't just send me a text like I'm asking you to, when you send out the text anyway with that pertinent information, I'm done.
Yep.
I'm done. This is not even worth the energy that I'm giving you right now to have this conversation. It's not worth it.
Welcome to menopause. This is
And
how
he
it
was
works.
like, I don't understand. You're gonna step down because of the missed meeting. I said, I am. Because you are not gonna disrupt the rest of my year. This year just started.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm not going back and forth with you this year.
Yep.
I'll enjoy. Let me know how it go. But I'm not gonna be here for it.
Yep. No, I figure I think if I'm honest and if I am willing to be honest with you and tell you, listen, this is what will happen, and it's embarrassing. But I'm going to be brutally honest with you, and I'm going to tell you that I am at the stage where I won't remember. I would love it if I could. And it's entirely possible, I suppose, that I might. But do you want to take that chance?
Right.
Or, so if I'm being that honest with you, then the least you can do is what I'm asking you to do. It's not going to take any extra time out of your day. All I'm asking you to do is send me a text telling me you sent the email, who it's from, so I can keep a lookout for it. And if I don't get it, I will let you know that I didn't get it. I checked my spam and it's not there. Could you please resend it? And please copy it, or tell me to copy it, or whatever. You tell me you don't want to copy it and I'll copy it. But if I'm going to be that honest with you and in a way very vulnerable, because I'm telling you this is my situation right now, then the least you can do is give me the respect to just do what I'm asking you to do. It won't take more than 2 seconds. It's just one extra text.
Yeah.
I'm not saying that I'm incompetent.
If you can't do that, then,
yeah,
it's that important to you at that point.
Yeah. I mean, I could lie to you and say, okay, I'll remember, and then everything's going to be screwed up. But I'm not lying to you. I'm being honest and telling you, look, dude, there is not a snowball chance that I'm going to remember anything you're telling me right now. I will try. I will even take the ginkgo biloba or whatever the hell it is so I can try. But sometimes it's just not working. Sometimes the power is down. It's just not working. So I hear you. I understand completely. But I think if you can retire when you're going through menopause, that's fantastic. But if you are not retired and you're going through perimenopause or menopause, there are some things that you need to acknowledge, and you need to be brave enough to tell people how you work and what's the best way for you to work in order to be productive. And if they can't deal with that, then that's on them, and maybe they need to work with somebody else.
Yeah.
But, in my case, you came to me. I didn't go to you. You came to me because you want me to do it. So here's how I have to work right now, and there's nothing, I can't do anything about it. I want to be professional. So this is what I need in order to be professional and have all the information, but you need to meet me halfway. And if you don't understand that, then that's on you. And I hope and pray that you are not involved with anybody who goes through what I'm going through right now, because you'll be an asshole. So, I mean,
Woo.
there you go. Yeah. All right. How many do we have here? Because we're almost done. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We need 2 more. Aaron, what are you thankful for this week?
That you figured out how to make those shakes without us having to buy them.
What do you say?
Those fruit shakes.
He's thankful that I learned how to make smoothies. The same ones that are because this diet that we're both on, there's a smoothie place here that makes the most amazing smoothies, and we were gonna go get one until we read the ingredients, and then it was like, oh, that's probably not on our diet. I didn't know that they taste really, really good. Like, they are really good. People will drive all the way across the city to get these smoothies.
What's the name of the place?
Surf City Smoothie.
Okay, that's not the place I saw.
Yeah.
Okay, go ahead.
The reason that they're so good is because they use a vanilla pudding powder to make the base. Yeah. I'm pretty sure that's not on a diet.
No.
So Aaron's thankful that I figured that out, and we went to the store and bought a whole bunch of frozen fruit, and I got some bee pollen and some protein powder and some whey powder and all the stuff, some kale and stuff, and I can make them myself. So that doesn't mean I won't be going back to surf what is it? Surf City Smoothies? I think they're based out of California.
So you ended up making it just like
I
they
end
do?
up making them. Yeah. Well, they don't taste exactly the same because they don't have the vanilla powder in them, but they're still pretty good. They were pretty good. I'm not a big breakfast person, and I have to have breakfast. Apparently it's a thing that people do.
Is this a part of your diet?
Yeah, and I don't. My issue is that I don't eat enough usually. Especially when I get stressed, I am one of those people who doesn't. I don't stress eat. I don't eat. So it's messed up my gut. So I'm revamping my gut. And apparently that means I have to eat breakfast, which I just don't have the energy to make breakfast when I get up in the morning. I eat lunch and dinner and I cook, but I don't want to get up and have to cook. Add vanilla Oh, that's a good idea. Vanilla extract. Okay. I'll try that when I do the next one.
For the smoothie?
Yeah. I never thought of that. The one that I made today was beets and orange and apple, coconut and pineapple with a little bit of kale and bee pollen. Apparently bee pollen is really good for menopause. Really? Yeah. However, if you are allergic to pollen in any way, you can't have it because it can apparently have a really bad side effect. So Rory wanted to have one of my smoothies, but he couldn't because I put the bee pollen in it. And with his asthma, I didn't know. I don't think he's allergic to pollen, but we don't want to test it without an EpiPen. So, yeah.
Yeah. You don't want to find out the hard way.
No. But apparently if you are allergic, and you take a little bit at a time, you can build up your resistance to it. But again, I don't want to test it on Rory. Sounds delicious. It actually was. And I have a Vitamix, but I also have one of those magic bullet things. So
I have one of those.
So I just grabbed that instead of getting the Vitamix out, and you just put it in and press it down, and it's pretty easy for breakfast. I did have my coffee first, though, because that's the first thing I gotta do. Coffee first.
That's too much for me. I can't drink coffee and a smoothie. That's just too far. Do we have our 10?
2 more.
One more, sorry. One more. You know what? I'm thankful that we have work.
Yeah, we're busy lately.
I'm thankful for work. Because there's a lot of people out there right now that don't have any.
That's true.
So there we go. We now have 10. I will add those to the jar. Okay. Well, on that note, I think we are probably... Did you finish that picture of Lynn?
I'll send it to her after.
Can I see it? Can you put it up?
I don't have it.
You don't have it yet? Okay. We'll send it to you after. Or we can use that lovely picture that you had for your birthday. Because that was fantastic. I love that picture. It was a bit dramatic, but
Very dramatic.
I loved it. It was great.
Very dramatic.
Yes. So are we going to be seeing you on Sunday? Yes? That'll give you an
Yes.
excuse not to go to, and therefore I have an excuse not to go as well. So we won't be going to Super Bowl. So anybody who wants to join us here can watch us here. We may have a screen up or something and have it in the background with snacks or something. I don't know. We'll go from there. Wish Lauren all the best on her tournament. It starts this week.
Saturday.
Okay. And hopefully we will have some clips from our medical spa day on Friday. We'll have some clips from that. I'll let you know how that goes.
I am looking forward to hearing about that. Are you going to be? You're going to take video, you say, or you just?
Yeah,
do
we're
a
gonna.
commercial?
Yeah, we're gonna do. We're not gonna be live. We're gonna do video. And Aaron's going to do a commercial for them. So we're gonna try everything, and we're gonna promote their business and. See, I've never been to a medical spa before. I've been to a spa, but not a medical one, so I don't know what the difference is. So that'll be interesting. Although I've never been to a spa that has a cold plunge and a sauna. I
am interested in knowing the degrees of that
cold plunge. Yeah. I mean, I have a swimming pool right now that you could probably go sit in, and that would be pretty cold. It has not been cleaned or have filter in it or anything, but the water's still blue. The water's still clear. I did find that. I have found that very interesting. We haven't had our pump on the pool working for over a month now, and the pool is still clean.
Knock on wood.
Which, if we had the pump running, it would be we would be putting chemicals in it to keep it clean. So that's very interesting to me. I'm going to have to ask them why that is if the guy ever shows up.
Yeah, the answer is phone.
He went missing. Maybe he was detained in some way. I hope not. I hope not. But I mean, it is 2026.
On that note,
It's 2026. You never know.
you don't.
If somebody doesn't show up for work, you need to call and make sure they're okay.
Yeah.
So I hope he's okay. But it would be nice if he showed up to finish the job. Anyway, on that note, because it is now late for Lynn and I'm hungry,
It's almost midnight.
Yep, we're going to say goodbye and wish Lauren all the best on her tournament. And I look forward to seeing how it goes.
All right.
Enjoy your week and stay safe and stay warm.
Tomorrow's another day off.
Yeah, we'll see you soon.